Steve, 3 weeks on Saturday, first show of 2022 starts over in Leeds, where we're returning back to Royal Armouries. But since you gave me a little list a few weeks ago, I think there was 5 shows first announced. There's been quite a few more added to it, and quite a few kids who've got little places on the TV slots as well.
Yeah, there is, and I'm really starting to get excited about what we've got coming forward, Lee, because the kids are like really keen to move forward now. You know, I think with the break of the COVID, he's kind of thought to themselves, come on, let's push it a little bit. And as you know, we've got plenty of faith in the lads that we've got now. I think we've really got a great stable, and we're putting some cracking shows together, considering like they're not TV and what you do see on the TV. You know, I'm actually buzzing. So I mean, the first one, the 26th of February, the Royal Armouries in Leeds, which is a great venue. And to be honest, we didn't do it proud last time because of all the pull-outs and things that we had. It wasn't great, but you know, tickets are flying for it, and we've got like a great top of the bill. And I don't want to go through the cards and all easily because we're going to do them individually over the next few weeks, and people can get excited about the individual ones there. But if we look at the shows now, we've got a rematch for the central area topping that one. Our lad Zahid Hussain against Razak Najib, who fought before, and Najib won that fight, and I believe it was a very close fight, could have gone either way. And so we're sure to have the same again, aren't we? You know, they normally repeat themselves, so we've got a cracking top of the bill, and we've got some proper talent from Yorkshire there, so that's going to be a fantastic show. The week after, we're at Liverpool with our local lads, and tickets for these, all the 70s, 50s and 40 pounders are all out with the lads. All we've got left is the 35 pound top tier one, so it's heading towards a sellout, that one there. And we've got a great local derby with Joe Cavanagh and Michael Edges,
Yeah, and you know, it's a flick of a coin with them two, because they're both very evenly matched, mate. So.
You know what, it'd be interesting. I've seen the little interview you did with Ethan Brown. He said no comment on it, but I'd like you maybe to get 20 of our Scousers, probably got 30 Scousers you could get. Just question who wins, and then we could put it together and total it all up. That'd be interesting, that there, because I can't pick a winner, and from talking to everybody, they're all in the same boat. He could win this, but he could lose, you know, and that's what it's all about.
For either one of them to win or lose.
Yeah, and again, we've got some great kids on the undercard there, so that's good. The 12th of March, not really got an outstanding one-off top of the bill, but we have got Jake James in a tough fight with Joseph Lampsey from Ghana, and also Jack Flatley's fighting a tough Ghanaian called Daniel Aduku, both in 8 rounders. So with the undercard we've got to that, again, a fantastic show. Tickets flying out the door, so that's Saturday the 12th of March at Bolton. Then we go in the week after on a Sunday afternoon in Hull. We've got Conor Coggle, the central area featherweight title. We're just waiting for an opponent on that now. His manager Steffi Bill's working on that. We're trying to help him, but we've got a couple of names that we're trying to get across the line, and then again, we've got some local people on it, and some of our own kids will be on it as well. So
will Ben Marsby will be on that one?
Yes. Yeah. So that's the one we're looking forward to. I get a break off then, and we'll talk about the lads who are not on our shows, but you know.
You mean you have a week off?
Well, I've got a week off not working, but Josh is challenging for the second world title the week after that there, and then really I'm looking forward to, you know, like these venues, the great venues as well. We've not been to Robin Park Arena probably for 4 years, and you know, going back when we first started there, I've had some fantastic nights, you know, including Sky shows. Jamie Moore won his European title there, so I've had some really great nights there, and we've got all the local kids from around the area, plus your lads from Wigan, and I'm just waiting for the top of the bill, but bollocks, I'm gonna say it. I think Cullen's going to fight on that one there. If he doesn't get a little date off Eddie, which isn't coming, we need to get him a win there, and he's keen to be fighting. So tickets will fly for that one. That's for sure. And all the lads underneath it, fantastic show.
Young Joe House is making a little bit of noise now, isn't he? He had a fantastic.
It is, and it's a chance for them to see what they can sell in Wigan, isn't it? I mean, the trainer's been on screaming for the tickets, saying they're all desperate to get on with it, so they'll be out this week. And then what a fantastic night we got the week after on the Friday at the Winter Gardens. We got like Ricky Attin doing a guest speaker and a dinner, and then after that we've got Reece Mulvey v Patrick O'Kine for the eliminator for the Commonwealth title, super featherweight, and underneath it some local Blackpool kids, and
have we got the return of Jack Outfield as well?
Yeah. So that's going to be a great show. And when you talk about venues, I think it's the best in the country by a mile.
I've always enjoyed
some favourite ones there, but the Winter Gardens is absolutely
I think that's going to make Andy O'Bro happy, because he's always wanted his lad to
yeah.
So he's a few steps away from topping it, but
been on for 500 tickets. You know what I mean? It's like, do you know what? We will do a good show there, and then we'll be able to do 2-3 a year. I mean, the thing is, the venue is difficult to get, but we can't go there. We've been to Blackpool Tower before, and the other venues, so
how many does it hold?
Those kids will show them around there. Listen, you get 3,000 in there, yeah. You get 3,000 with the balconies and everything like that, yeah. But obviously we're having tables on the floor as well, and reduce it as well. But we'll be selling as many as we can, that's for sure. And as I say, we'll go through that card separately, but it's looking as good as we've done. You know what I mean? It's an absolute brilliant show. And then April 23rd, I'm having a week off in between that. Yeah, we've got a return back to the Olympia, so all the people who can't get out on the 5th of March are getting in and out in April. That's Saturday the 23rd of April.
But it's been put out, just quickly on the 23rd, isn't little Conor Butler fighting for
he's fighting an eliminator for the Commonwealth flyweight title against Ben Norman, who's an undefeated prospect. I think he was on the GB squads together them, so again, you sure, I don't think you get stoppages in those weights very often. You're sure for a top quality fight, worthy of TV, but because they're not getting TV dates, they're happy to put it on the line on our small hall show. So that's a belter. And then I've got there for June, July. So we've got loads of shows coming up, but what we just spoke about there, and we will do individually, and absolutely fantastic shows. I'm so excited to be doing them, because in the lockdown with what happened, we did some poor shows, and I wasn't happy about them, but we had to do them. We've done them, but now we're coming back and we're having some bumper shows, and as I say, because of the quality of them, the tickets are flying out, and there's going to be some great atmospheres in some great venues with some great fights, and I'm bang up for it there. So obviously other kids we're getting out. Masha should have been fighting Harlem Eubank this Friday.
That was on the Williams Eubank sort of card.
Yeah, so we've had that made for maybe 5 weeks now, and they've just come back and said he's been pulled to 6 rounds, and they don't want, don't want that fight over 6 rounds, so they're going to do it in March or over 10. So disappointing really. I mean, it was an 8-rounder originally, but it'll come again that in March. Got Brad Ray on the Calm v Brook undercard.
And a good fight against some beaten kid.
Yeah, an Irish kid who's funny enough, he fought one of our shows, hasn't he, when he come over on that. Then obviously we've got Josh Warrington on the 26th of March.
What's that? What fight is that, mate?
Yeah, so he's hopefully going to regain his world title.
I know it's not one of our fights, but I went up to see Josh and Max Hughes, and we didn't have an opponent for Max Hughes. He didn't have one at the time. And then I watched the press conference last week, And what a great one that is, him and Ryan Walsh.
Yeah, it's a strange one because he's been fighting at featherweight, hasn't he, Ryan Walsh? And he's little at featherweight, isn't he? He is solid, so he'll probably be a strong lightweight, but I think all the advantages with Maxi on that one, but we've got Cody O'Regan on that and Mally Wright, so there's quite a bit going on. I'm just speaking with a few people now, and we've missed out on the 11th of March. We've got Mike Leach fighting for the British title against Chris Bolt, which is going to be a barnstormer. You know, like I think it's a prospect show. I mean, what a top of the bill for them there, you know what I mean? That's going to be a great fight, and hopefully we're going to get a
prospect show when it's a British title fight.
Yeah, we're going to get hopefully the third ever British champion out of Salford, so fingers crossed for that one. But yeah, there's loads happening, and can't wait for the season to get going for us, mate.
Right, well then what I'll be doing is I'm going to be catching up with all the fighters. But I'll come and see you in a couple of weeks, and then you can give us a lowdown on the first show.
One by one, we'll knock these off, mate, and they're worth waiting for. Can't wait to tell you.
Nice one, Steve.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.